Here's another example where we will try and simplify an expression that contains negative exponents. We must be aware of these negative exponents on the outside. That'll cause the base, everything the exponent is touching, to be a reciprocal. So both of these factors will have to be written in the other location. What was in the denominator will become the numerator. What was in the numerator will become in the denominator. So now in the numerator we have 5x y to the negative 2 to the 1 power. In the denominator we still have the original x to the negative 2, y to the second, all to the third power. And now from the numerator we have 4 to the negative 2. It's still a negative exponent. What we're doing is moving it from the numerator to the denominator, but 4 still has the exponent negative 2, x to the negative 3, and y. Again, that has an exponent 1, but we really don't need to write that. Now what are these parentheses doing? These parentheses are indicating that you're going to raise everything inside to the third power. But the parentheses in the numerator and over here in the denominator aren't really doing anything. So I'm going to write the numerator without those parentheses, 5x y to the negative 2, and here in the denominator, 4 to the negative 2, x to the negative 3, and y. But this expression needs to be raised to the third power. So if I raise everything inside these parentheses to the third power, I will get x to the negative 6. Raising a power to a power, you get to multiply exponents. Y to the positive 6. Now since we have no outside exponents, we have no parentheses, we can take any base that has a negative exponent and move its location using the reciprocal. So anything that has a negative exponent is going to change locations. Make sure you realize the base is only what the exponent is touching. So you don't want to take too much, just the base gets moved into the new location. I'm going to go over here and continue writing. We had our 5x in the numerator, and then there's a blue bubble. That's not going to be there anymore, but we have 3 blue arrows. So we're bringing up an x to the 6th. We're also bringing up a 4 squared, and we're also bringing up an x cubed. You notice now there are no negative exponents because we've changed the location. In the denominator we had a y to the 6th. It was in red. And then we have 2 blue bubbles and another y. And then you'll notice there's 1 blue arrow, which means we brought down a y squared. So let's write this final answer. In the numerator, we have a 4 squared, which is 16, multiplied to a 5, which is 80. And then we have x to the 6th, and x to the 3rd, which is x to the 10th. And in the denominator, we have y to the 6th, another y to the 1, and y squared, which is y to the 9th. That answer is in simplest form. And there is one more video if you'd like to see another example.